Good evening, folks. Welcome to the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic at Jesuit High School. Our final game of Day 2 features the home team, the Jesuit Marauders, taking on the St. Mary's Rams. St. Mary's making their way up the Highway 99. They'll be the visiting team as they take on Jesuit with a chance to get into the championship game of the Father Barry Classic tomorrow at 6:30 on the line between these two schools that are a total of 54 miles apart. And they'll be doing battle out here on the court. Again, Archbishop Mitty awaiting these two squads in the championship game. There's Coach Ken Green. There's some discrepancies as to who's starting. Coach Green wanted to make sure that they get it on the same page. As here you take a look at the starting five for the Rams. It's Daniel Huerta, Amir Matthews, Caden Ward, Jacob Lobes, and Nathan Betancourt for Coach Ken Green and the St. Mary's Rams. Now we have the starting lineups for the home team, the Jesuit Marauders, and Coach Tim Kelly. There you see the starting lineup for the Jesuit Marauders. Number 24 ranked prospect in ESPN's top 100, Andrei Stojakovic, the Stanford commit. Rounding out the starting five for Coach Tim Kelly and the Jesuit Marauders, it's Stojakovic, Reed Jones, Owen Ubaldo, Cole Epperson, and Ajani Lewis. For Jesuit, who comes out in their home white uniforms, white with the red trim, red and gold accents. And you got the St. Mary's Rams come out in the black uniforms, black with the white trim and the green accents. We are set to get underway again. Championship spot on the line. The Mitty Monarchs awaiting the winner of this game between St. Mary's and Jesuit. Ward wins the tip, gets it over to Matthews, and we are underway. Betancourt picked up by Lewis. It's going to sound a little different than it has in the previous games. Student section's ready to rock. Ward gets to the basket, and he was tied up on the way up there by Ubaldo. Jump ball is going to go to the Marauders. Again, the student section's in the house. We've got the band in the house as well, so intensity is figuring to pick up in this one as the home team looking for a spot for their second straight year in the championship game of the Father Barry Classic. Stojakovic's baseline fadeaway won't go. Rebound, Huerta. Huerta tries to hand off to Ward. Ward had a really good game. The double figures in their victory over Loyola. Here's Huerta. Huerta has that one blocked by Epperson, knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play by Cole Epperson. Take a look at the replay. Huerta thought he had a step here. Epperson closed it off. Back to live action. Here's Matthews. Over to Betancourt. Huerta had some space momentarily, and Epperson again now goes off the passing lane using that length. Epperson checking in at 6'8". Using every bit of that length on the last couple defensive plays. Got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ward will inbound. It's over to Lobes. Ward, 3 to shoot. Huerta fire a deep 3. Off the iron, but Matthews with the board. Does go up over Stojakovic. That one won't drop. Loose ball in the hands of Betancourt. Goes right at Andrei Stojakovic. Layup good for 2. So Nathan Betancourt gets the Rams on the board. The first bucket of the game. It's 2-0. A minute and a half into this one. Hand off to Ubaldo. It's over to Stojakovic. A little hesitation, now stops at the elbow. Left it short. Rebound Lobes. This ball picked up by Matthews. Hits a cutting Huerta at the basket. Rebound Stojakovic. Quickly up ahead. He takes a bump. No call. Now kicks it out to Lewis in the corner. Here's Ubaldo. Catches it on the move. Try to scoop layup underneath. The Ram got his hand caught in there. He's going to pick up the foul and send Ubaldo to the free throw line for 2. You see the replay. Just tries to scoop it underneath. Amir Matthews gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. It's going to send Owen Ubaldo to the free throw line for 2. 6'4" junior guard. Step into the line. Rattles out the first one. One more for Owen. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. So the Marauders are on the board. As Ubaldo knocks down the second. Matthews up top to Betancourt. Betancourt looking for Huerta off the roll. Huerta now matched up on Ubaldo. Steps in underneath. That one was blocked. Looked like by Owens. I'm sorry, by Lewis. Lewis came in and got a piece of that one. Here's Stojakovic going right at the defense. Layup good for 2. Nice take by Andre Stojakovic, his first basket of the game. Coach Kelly wanted a foul. On top of that, Stojakovic gets his first basket. Now he's matched up on Lobes. Wants to pick up his dribble, forces a tough pass. Layup, good for Reed Jones, turning the steal into a quick deuce. 5 quick points by the Marauders. They now lead by 3. Betancourt on the wing, over to Lobes. Lobes looking for Ward. Ward gets inside, finger roll off the back rim. Rebound to Epperson. And throws it right to Lobes. Errant pass, ends up in a turnover, and Lewis knocks that one out of bounds, but Lewis is going to pick up a reaching foul. First foul of the game for Jesuit. Each team now with one foul apiece. As Ward plays it back in, takes a look at the defense. Now gets the Rams into their stuff. Huerta nearly ran into the referee. The referee's like on the court. He's got to be a little more on the sideline. There's Ward off the 3. Ward knocks down the first 3 ball of the game. And we are tied this time at 5. Jones, 3-ball corner pocket, won't go. Stojakovic tried to keep it alive. And I think it was off St. Mary's. It's going to stay Jesuit basketball. Good crowd in attendance. And you could feel a buzz in the gym. Kind of started a little bit towards the end of last game as we get a foul on the baseline. It's going to be Ward picking up the foul. You see right here, Ward. Yeah, a little hip check there on Stojakovic. It'll be another inbound for Jesuit. Oh, good defensive play by Ward to knock that pass away from Stojakovic. Here comes Huerta going right at Lewis. Trying to take him down in the block. Instead, he'll kick it over to Ward. Lobes thought he had something on the baseline. Ubaldo, good defense. Now skips it over to Betancourt. And a cross-court pass, and Betancourt's going to have to dribble back out. Another cross-court pass. 15 left on the shot clock. Ward's not going to get it, matched up on Stojakovic. Ward trying to take Lewis down to the post, and it's going to be an offensive foul. He called for the hook. And they extended that arm, wrapped it around the defender. And it's going to be the second foul. Take a look right here. See the right arm, or the left arm, excuse me, just get outstretched over the neck of Lewis. It's Caden Ward's second personal. He's going to stay out there. 2 fouls. Caden was the leading scorer. I got to check my notes, but if I'm not mistaken, he had 15 in yesterday's ball game to lead the Rams to victory over Loyola. Lewis, good defense by Betancourt to cut off the driving lane. Now here's Epperson. Looked like he shuffled his feet, got away with one. Betancourt cut it off. Offensive foul. Epperson running into Betancourt. Take a look. In here, Betancourt and what you don't see is that he was all the way on the weak side. We saw him, we talked about how he cut off the drive on the other side from the corner. And then on the movement of the ball, he's able to get in the help side position and draw the charge. Great defensive play by Nathan Betancourt. Multiple effort plays on that defensive possession by Nathan Betancourt. Here he is with him in the mid-post area against Ubaldo. Trying to shake him. Ubaldo is up to the challenge defensively. Here's Mata into the game for the first time. Ball being swung around now with Ward right in front of the student section. Step back three, won't go. Gets his own rebound. Power hop, tries to go to the basket. Good job by Lewis to cut off the space on the baseline. Didn't give him much of an angle. Stojakovic 1-on-3, barrels into the defender, gets it to go and one. Betancourt's going to pick up the foul. Stojakovic gets a three-point opportunity. Chance to cash it in at the line. Here he takes the bump from Betancourt, gets it to go off the glass. Stojakovic's first free throw attempt. He had 36 in the ball game yesterday. Knocks down that free throw. He was 8 of 8 from the line in his 36-point performance yesterday. Huerta to inbound. St. Mary's down by 3. Mata on the wing. Huerta over to Matthews. Ezra Van Tassel into the game for St. Mary's. Betancourt takes a tough fadeaway. Again, good defense on the ball, this time by Johnny Lewis. I misspoke earlier. I said Cam Ward had 14 or 15. He went for 22 yesterday in their win against Loyola. Again, a guy that the Rams want to get going. He's got 3 in the ball game, but he's also got 2 fouls, and he'll head to the bench, replaced by Parasso. Parasso, Van Tassel, Mata, Betancourt, and Huerta into the ball game. Oh, looked like that one went off the leg of Epperson. It's going to be last touched by a Ram. Take a look at the replay. Ooh, like it might have been close. Either way, it's going to stay with Jesuit, and it'll stay with them again as Huerta knocks it out of Stojakovic's hands. So Jones will now trigger the inbound from the sideline spot and get it over to Stojakovic. 17 on the clock for the Marauders as Epperson gets inside. Rams wanted to travel. Marauders wanted a foul. The referee's going to give anybody a call. We'll play on. Mata comes off the handoff. Try to throw to Van Tassel, threw it off the foot of Lewis. So that'll stay with the Rams. It's a festive student section too. See a lot of Christmas hats, a couple ugly sweaters in there. And the holiday spirit here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. There you see, so look at Betancourt. That's not a good spot to be in. He's able to get it to Van Tassel. Now he gets it back in the corner. Gets Lewis up in the air, step through, layup. Nice move by Nathan Betancourt. Puts it to a 1-point lead, but Lewis quickly the other way. Power hops, skips by Van Tassel. Johnny Lewis with a sweet move. Much to the delight of the student section. Pushes the lead back up to 3. Betancourt. Huerta. Van Tassel. Keeping the dribble alive. Now gets it back up top to Huerta. Parasso over to Betancourt. He'll launch a quick 3 from the corner. That one won't go. Rebound goes to Huerta. Mata up top. He's double teamed. Ball being poked out from behind. Ubaldo had it, but he was on the sideline. So that's going to stay with the Rams. The substitutions as Epperson will check out. Will Jenkins will check in for Jesuit. Inbound from Betancourt. He'll get it back. 13-second difference between shot and game clock. We'll come up on 30 seconds left to play. Here's Mata ripping it through, getting it over to Huerta. He'll launch a three-pointer. Got it! Wing three from Daniel Huerta ties this one up. We are knotted this time at 10 as Ubaldo having trouble with the handle. Huerta trying to match up with Stojakovic, knocks that one free. Now he's double teamed and he's going to pick up a bump foul. Let's see who gets the call. That might be Van Tassel who's coming to look to help. Yeah, Van Tassel's going to get the call on that one. Just kind of got into his space a little bit as Stojakovic was turning and got that bump call. Tense, tied up at 10 with 5 seconds left. Lewis, not sure he knows how much time is. They try to get us Stojakovic. Shot wasn't off in time, it won't count. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. And the Rams scrapping and clawing. They tied it up at the end. We're knotted up at 10 after 1. We'll be back with the second quarter here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas.
Back at the Father Barry Christmas Classic, got the band going. It just hits different when the band's in here. Setting the vibe, setting the mood. And the ball game is not disappointing either. We're in a battle. St. Mary's and Jesuit knotted up at 10 after 1 quarter of play. Getting ready to start the second quarter. It's going to be St. Mary's basketball. Rams out here in the black uniforms. They'll be going left to right on your screen. Jesuit in the home whites going from right to left. It's Betancourt, Mata, Huerta, Van Tassel, and Parasso for St. Mary's. Jenkins, Jones, Stojakovic, Lewis, and Ubaldo for Jesuit. Huerta gets it over to Mata. Mata picked up by Stojakovic. Looking for some help. Now switched on to by Jenkins. Now gets it over to Van Tassel. 12 on the shot clock for the Rams. Huerta's going to get it. Here's Betancourt looking to make something happen. Drives the baseline. Tosses up a floater. Ooh, dangerous play afterwards. As Parasso was coming down for the rebound. Landed on Jenkins, who's going to pick up the foul. He gets called for the block along the baseline. And you see the aftermath. It's going to send Betancourt to the foul line. Betancourt with 4 points in the ball game. First trip to the foul line, and he rolls that one in. First trip to the line for the Rams. St. Mary's, a Catholic preparatory school providing academic excellence for 139 years. One of the oldest institutions in San Joaquin County, and dedicated to value-based instruction and a challenging academic environment that prepares each student for college. Betancourt gets 1 of 2. As Lewis is going to nearly get the and one, he's going to get the free throw line as Parasso is called for the block. Take a look at this. I think Parasso's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. He's falling over there. I think if he would have stood straight up, he might have got that call. He was in position. And again, just kind of falling backwards. The officials don't like to see you bailing out on that one. Again, stay in there, Parasso. You'd have had that one. First free throw is good for Ajani Lewis. Lewis now with 3 points in the game. He'll get 1 more. The Marauders 3 of 4 as a team from the free throw line. Get 3 of 5 as Lewis goes 1 of 2 and Huerta clears the rebound. So we're knotted up again for the third time, this time at 11. We're tied at 5, we were tied at 10. Now we're knotted up again, 11 apiece. Court, Van Tassel is open. 3-pointers way off the mark. student section letting them know that that one didn't hit anything. Stojakovic gets a step, gets it to go. Nice take by Andre Stojakovic. 7 points in the game now for Andre. Betancourt. Van Tassel. Huerta hands off to Mata. Now looking back to Huerta down low. Good step through. Used that crab dribble to elude the defender. Daniel Huerta now with 5 points. And once again, we're tied up, this time at 13. Jenkins. Get over to. Now gets it back on the wing, I should say. It's Lewis. Ubaldo. Lewis will try a three-pointer. That one off the back iron. 2 Rams fight for the rebound. Jones tried to see if he could get in there. Huerta pulls it out. And Tassel finds Huerta up top. Looking for Betancourt. Betancourt going to get a step on Jenkins. Nice hesitation to get to the paint. Takes the bump. Gets it to go. Nice drive by Nate Betancourt. Give him 7 points in the game. Give the Rams the lead. They lead this one 15-13, first time they led since it was 2-0. Coach Kelly wants a timeout. His team trails by 2. Quick break in the action. Be back here at Jesuit.
Podcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento. Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
15-13, St. Mary's with a 2-point lead. 5:43 left to play in the first half. Jesuit with possession. Looking for someone to inbound. There they come. Got Jones, played into Ubaldo. Jenkins, Epperson back into the ball game along with Stojakovic for the Marauders. Here's Epperson. Ubaldo off the Epperson screen. Jenkins drives the baseline, picks up his dribble. Good defense by St. Mary's. Offensive foul. Betancourt cutting off the driving lane. Picks up the offensive foul on Owen Ubaldo. Justin Zara is going to check into the ball game. Zara will replace Jenkins. And Caden Ward coming back into the game for St. Mary's. He has 2 fouls. And last night he had a 22-point performance. So a guy capable of handling the offensive load for St. Mary's. And checking back into the game with 2 fouls. Loeb's also into the game, as well as Dominic Glero checking in for St. Mary's. As Jones gets the steal, turns that into 2. Reed Jones stepping into the passing lane, read that one. We're tied this time for the 5th time at 15. Ward doubled in the corner, able to get out of there. Picked up by Jones, who picks his pocket. Back-to-back steals by Jones. Nice bounce pass. Didn't get to Epperson. He was the last to touch it. So that goes over to St. Mary's. Good idea, just couldn't execute on that bounce pass. Reed Jones stepping it up on the defensive end, stepped into the passing play, or stepped into the passing lane in the previous play. This time picks the pocket. Caden Ward on the other end. Lobes. Oh, nice pass to a cutting Parasso. Wide open lane for Alex Parasso. That's his first basket. Knotted up again, this time at 17. Or I'm sorry, now St. Mary's takes the lead. Stojakovic, baseline drive, and he was pushed out of bounds. It's going to be a foul on St. Mary's. It's going to put them over the limit and send Stojakovic to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Huerta picks up his first. And Stojakovic right to the free throw line. He's 1 of 1. Again, we mentioned 8 of 8 yesterday in the 36-point performance. Scored 36 in only 3 quarters of play. He set out the entire 4th quarter. Misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Rebound goes to Ward. The Marauders still down by 2. Here's Glero. Betancourt. Betancourt gets inside. Has that one taken by Zara. Nearly gave it right back. Parasso nearly jumped into our table. Good hustle. Good sportsmanship by Zara to pick him up. Jesuit possession. Jones will take it out in the corner. There he is. Promise he's there. So Parasso's going to check out of the ball game. Amir Matthews will come back in for St. Mary's. Johnny Lewis check in for Jesuit. Owen Ubaldo will sit down. Lewis over to Epperson on the wing. And looking for Stojakovic down low. He's got Betancourt on him. Jumps over 2 defenders, gets that one to go. Andre Stojakovic with the mid-range shot. Give him 9 points in the ball game. And we're tied at 17. Betancourt. Ward trying to drive the baseline. Ooh, would have hit that. Would have hit Lobes right there on the cut. That was a good look. But we had a foul beforehand. Stojakovic picks up his first foul. 5th team foul for the Marauders, so one more foul to give for Jesuit before they start putting the Rams on the free throw line. Ward looking for Matthews, got good position on Epperson. Gives it back to Ward. Hops inside the paint, draws a lot of contact, and Caden Ward's going to shoot 2. Good patience there by Caden. You can see right here, he's got the defender on his right shoulder. Brush. Uses that contact, powers through it, earns himself a trip to the free throw line. A little home cooking there. Jesuit's trying to sneak in a sub, but the officials had already played the ball in, but who knows, maybe it worked. Ward missed the first one. You got Joe Mullaney checking into the game for Jesuit. So Ward misses both free throws. Stojakovic pulls in the board. Now he walks it up across half court. Left-hand dribble all the way to the rim. Basket good for 2. 11 points for Andre Stojakovic. Puts the Marauders up 19-17 with 3:12 left to play. Take a look at Andre getting all the way to the rack. Putting the Marauders back out in front at the Fatherberry Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
Welcome back, NorCal Sports TV. Don't forget to follow us. Check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Follow and subscribe. And follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. 48th Annual Fatherberry Classic here at Jesuit High School. Been a great tournament thus far. Wrapping up day 2 tomorrow. Fixing to be a good one as well. We'll have Garces, St. Patrick, St. Vincent in the 7th place game at 2. Consolation Championship be Cathedral Catholic and Loyola at 3:30. 3rd place game we'll see De La Salle take on whoever comes up short in this battle. That'll be at 5. And the championship game we'll see Mitty take on the winner of this one at 6:30. Huerta takes a tough shot, a little mid-range shot, gets that one to go. He now has 7 points in the game, and we're knotted up this time at 19, our 7th tie of the ball game. Been tied 7 times already here in the first half. Both teams have led 3 times each. Get over to Zara. Zara skips it over to Lewis. Ball being whipped around the perimeter. Now here's Stojakovic. Run 2 at him. Now Jones finds Zara wide open in the corner. 3-pointer off the mark, but rebound pulled in by Jones. St. Mary's scrambling defensively, and they leave Lewis open in the corner. And Johnny Lewis makes him pay. He's got 6 in the ball game. The lead is up to 3. Here's Betancourt. Picks up his dribble. Now looking for help. He's in some trouble. And Coach Green's going to bail him out with a 30-second timeout. Good thing, because that pass might have been stolen. That was deflected into the middle of the court. The Rams will retain possession. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV. Coach Ken Green of the St. Mary's Rams trying to get his squad back into this one. St. Mary's joining us from the Tri-City Athletic League down in the Stockton area. What Tri-Cities? Tracy, Lodi, and Stockton are the 3 cities that make up the Tri-City Athletic League. St. Mary's from Stockton making the trip up Highway 99. Again, 54 miles separating St. Mary's and Jesuit. Betancourt, it's at 54 miles separating them, but 3 points separating them on the scoreboard. Here's we're a minute and a half left to play in the first half. That pass intended for Glero. Matthews threw that one a little too high. Glero listed at 5'10", but he probably needed to be about 6'4" to catch that one. Stojakovic will bring it up for Jesuit, guarded by Huerta. Tried to hand it off to Ubaldo, but Ward stepped in front, and Ward throws that one down. My goodness, get up, young fella. Some bounce to number 14 right there. He got high above the rim. Coach Green is pumped. He's wanting them to pick up the pressure. 1-point game. Mulaney now gets it back over to Stojakovic. See if the Rams run another double at him. There they do. He finds Zara in the corner. Zara left it short, and it looks like Betancourt's going to get called for the foul. As Stojakovic took a drop after the rebound. And here you see Ward. Look how high he gets up. My goodness, almost hit his head on the rim. See you, Caden. Stojakovic back to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2. I believe this is going to be a 1-and-1. Yeah, 1-and-1 wasn't a shooting foul. So 1-and-1 for Stojakovic. Makes the first, now 12 points for Andre. And Andre committed to Stanford University, so he'll be playing his basketball out on the farm in Palo Alto. Second free throw, rattles out, so 1 of 2. Now 2 of 4 at the free throw line is Andre. The lead is 2 for Jesuit. Betancourt hands off to Huerta. Huerta will try to work on Ubaldo. Now being doubled. Lewis from behind. Valero picks up his dribble, looking for help. And pass nearly stolen, but ends up in the hands of Caden Ward. He's double teamed. Nice pass inside to Matthews. Matthews hesitated. Gave Stojakovic enough time to get back into play and block that shot. Shot clock's turned off. 20 seconds. Mulaney gets it over Stojakovic. He surveys the defense. Lewis tries to power hop through a couple defenders, left it long, put the balls on the ground. Mulaney nearly got an and one off the follow. He'll head to the line for 2. You see this nice drop-off pass. And Stojakovic coming up with the block shot on the defensive end. And over here, Lewis couldn't get it to go. And the loose ball picked up by Mulaney, who was fouled by Glero on the way up. And Mulaney bounces that one in off the back iron. Somehow gets that one to drop. We'll get one more. Joe Mulaney, 6'5" junior, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. pushes the lead up to 4. Final seconds of the second half. It was Mata trying to get it over to Betancourt. Tried to sidestep 3, but that wasn't working. The ball goes out of bounds with 0.2 seconds left to play. And I don't think you could do anything but tip the ball in this situation. Caden Ward throwing it up, trying to get that tip to Huerta. Nothing doing there. That'll be the end of the first half. An exciting first half. Seen the home team pull out in front by 4. We'll see what the second half has in store from the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV after these words from our sponsors.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine. One falling down.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine. One falling down.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to...
Welcome back. Start of the second half between St. Mary's and Jesuit. Should be a good one. Locked in a battle. It's a 4-point game. I'm Mario Ramos. The St. Mary's Rams will start with possession. They're in the black uniforms. They'll switch directions. They'll be going now from right to left on your screen. The home team Jesuit in their home white uniforms. They'll be going from left to right here in the second half as the officials try to get something squared away at the book. And it looks like it's going to be Jesuits basketball. Coach Green was hoping to steal a possession on that one. He's going to go over to Jesuit instead. So the Marauders will start with possession up by 4, led by the 12 points of Andrei Stojakovic in the first half. Trying to get to the championship game to face Archbishop Mitty, who won 62-52 over De La Salle in the game right before this one. There's Epperson, he's going to get over to Lewis. Now Stojakovic doubled. And Lewis left wide open on the wing. Jones comes out with the rebound. Lewis power hopping inside, had it blocked by a couple of Rams. But it goes back over to Stojakovic. Shot clock was reset. Jones hits a wing three. Reed Jones with 7, his first triple of the ball game, pushes the lead up to 7. The largest lead the Marauders have had. Well, here's Huerta trying to get some of that back, and he'll take 2 off the nice move. So for Huerta, that's now 9 points. Gets it to a 5-point deficit. Lewis picked up by Betancourt, hands off to Jones. Stojakovic guarded by Ward. He'll fire. That one rattles out. Epperson with the rebound, and Epperson was fouled on that rebound attempt. He's going to take it out underneath. The foul's going to go against Amir Matthews. The second foul on Amir. As Parasso's going to check into the game and replace Amir Matthews. Jones between the Stojakovic, guarded by Ward. That's a good matchup. Here's Epperson looking to drive on Parasso, pushed off, no call. Here's Stojakovic. Gets it over to Ubaldo on the wing. Ubaldo crosses over, now spins, jump pass to Lewis. Jones will launch. That one misses everything, rebound Loeb. Betancourt, and Lewis gets called for the reach. Second foul on Johnny Lewis. The sideline inbound for St. Mary's. Ward gets it into Betancourt. Hands up back to Ward. Ward working on Stojakovic. Gets him up in the air. No foul. Like some contact on that one. Parasso able to come out with the rebound, but Jones rips it from him. 3-on-1 break. Drops it off to Lewis. Layup won't go. Rebound pulled in by Loeb. Good defense by the Rams in transition. Now they're looking to go the other way. Betancourt's going to pull it out. Try to see if he can't maybe get some contact in transition and pick up a foul. Oh, nice between the leg dribble. He's working on Epperson. Huerta. Gets it over to Betancourt. Thought about it for a second. Instead, he'll drive into Epperson and kick it out. Huerta's three's off to the right. Rebound Jones. Epperson gets to the middle of the paint, goes right at Huerta. Layup bounced around, then bounces off his head and ends up in the hands of Betancourt, who's trying to get a foul on Epperson, and there it is, the second one. He baited Epperson into that. Coach Kelly telling Epperson, just get back on defense. All right. Don't get caught up in that stuff. Just get back. With Betancourt, kind of like he's got eyes in the back of his head. He's anticipating where Epperson's going and just trying to cut him off, and baiting him into that foul. We saw it on the earlier possession. He didn't get it, but this time worked to his advantage. 5-point game. St. Mary's trying to cut it to one possession game with a bucket on this trip. It's Caden Ward. Gets to the basket, gets it to go, and one. Caden Ward went right into Stojakovic, who took a shot in the chops. But Caden Ward's going to head to the free throw line for a 3-point play. Goes right into Stojakovic, gets that shoulder into the jaw of Andre Stojakovic. There you see him at the left of your screen. Grabbing his mouth area. Looks to be okay. He's going to stay in the ball game. Caden Ward. He's got 7 in the ball game, trying to push it up to 8. And knocks that one down. Now 1 of 3 at the free throw line. 8 points in the game, and the lead is 2. 5 minutes left to play in the third. Baldo, quick first step. Layup off the glass and in. Once he got to that baseline side, there was no help from St. Mary's. Had a clear drive to the basket. Easy bucket. Ward nearly lost the handle. He had one hand tied up and got it to his teammate. And Coach Green called the timeout. It's a full timeout. Take a break with them, get a word from our sponsors, and be back here at Jesuit, the Father Barry Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Podcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Back on NorCal Sports TV, it's a 4-point game between St. Mary's and Jesuit. Mario Ramos on the call, be with you the rest of the way, and tomorrow we should have some good matchups. Tomorrow we got Garces, St. Patrick, St. Vincent, the 7th place game at 2. Consolation Championship between Cathedral Catholic and Loyola at 3:30. De La Salle taking on whoever comes up short in this one for 3rd place at 5. In the championship game, we'll see the winner of this one take on Archbishop Mitty at 6:30 for the championship of the 48th Annual Father Barry Classic. Here's a steal from Stojakovic. Here's a jam from Andre Stojakovic. Throwing it down after the steal. Now has 14 points in the ball game, pushes it back up to 6 for the Marauders. Betancourt, tough shot, can't get it to go. Baldo rips down the board. He's looking to run. Marauders got numbers. Goes all the way to the cup. Layup won't go. He had some teammates out there. Huerta, nice behind the back dribble, gets all the way to the basket. Paraso's follow won't drop. And here comes Stojakovic looking to push. Going right at Betancourt, splits him. Layup left hand off the glass. Stojakovic with a couple nice baskets, pushes the lead. It was 4, now up to 8. Betancourt gets into a Baldo, gets it to go, and one. Tough shot by Nathan Betancourt. Using his body to create space. Look at him get into the chest, boom, and then clear that little space right there. Great offensive move by Betancourt to lower the shoulder. Again, once you hit into him, he's splitting back. I'm going back the other way. Here's Stojakovic. Look at that hammer. Student section eating that one up. So basket by Betancourt. A chance at 3-point play. Betancourt caps it off, and it's a 5-point margin. Lewis, get over to Jones. Now Lewis gets it off the cut. Stojakovic, guarded by Ward, and he was fouled on the pass. I think Huerta's going to pick that one up. Second foul on Huerta. You see him right there. And caught for the reach. Fresh shot clock for the Marauders. Stojakovic coming across the defense, trying to turn the corner on the baseline. Gets over Mata and gets that one in for two. Slithering his way to the basket. Looked like he didn't have an angle. And ultimately able to get that shot up. Now 18 and 6 quick points here. A little flurry from Andre Stojakovic. Ward trying to come off the Betancourt screen. Here's Huerta with it in the corner, guarded by Jenkins. And fouled on the between the leg dribble as Jenkins up in his face. Going to pick up his second foul. Baldo coming back into the game. He's going to replace Jones. So Reed Jones will take a seat. Huerta plays it back into Ward, who sets up the offense for St. Mary's. He wants a screen from Parasso. Actually, he wants a fade screen. He gets it back off Epperson. One dribble pull-up three, rattles out. Nearly got that one to drop. Stojakovic over to Lewis. Now Ubaldo, nobody guarding him. No one guards Lewis. Straight away three. Jenkins with the offensive rebound. Ubaldo back up top. Resets the offense. Coach Kelly calls out the set. Here's Jenkins looking to oblige. Now they get it back to Stojakovic. Stojakovic lost the handle, threw it right into Huerta. Now he's going to get called for the reach. Second foul for Andre Stojakovic. It's going to be the 6th team foul. So something to keep an eye on there. 6 team fouls for the Marauders. We still got 2:15 left to play, and it's only the third quarter. So St. Mary's use that to their advantage, get themselves some free trips to the free throw line if they're aggressive offensively. Here's Ward off the curl, trying to go into Stojakovic. Reverse layup, won't go. Rolled off the back iron. Andre with the rebound. Andre barreling into Betancourt. Shot won't go. Betancourt picks up the foul, and Stojakovic will head to the line for two. Look at the replay, this crossover. Ooh, some space. And then again, barreling into Betancourt. He's unable to get set, establish his position. He picks up his third foul. Missed free throw for Stojakovic. That's his third missed free throw. Now 2 of 5 from the line. Left that one short, so 0 for 2, but Epperson makes amends by getting the offensive rebound. Stojakovic's 3 won't go. Baldo with another offensive rebound. Multiple trips in this possession. And let's see what the call is. I'm not sure if that was a foul. The shot clock never got going. So I think that's why they stopped it. Or the game clock, never got going on that one. So we do have a timeout on the court. We'll check what that situation was all about. Get back to you after this break on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
So it's a mea culpa, essentially, a my bad. The clock operator never got the clock going, so we're going to start it back over at 1:51. It was 28 on the shot clock when they played it in, 23 now for the Marauders. As Ubaldo gets a step in the lane, Ubaldo lays it up at the rim. He's had some streaky drives, like a bolt of lightning. Owen Ubaldo slicing to the basket as Mata got a good look at three, couldn't get it to drop. And Matthews and Lewis fighting for the rebound. Lewis comes out with it. Ubaldo now spins, gets to the left hand, almost got that to drop. Hung on the rim for a second. Thought it was going to go down. Take a look at this. Yeah, and now he's getting in his bag. He's feeling good. Spinning to the baseline, left-hand layup, nearly got it to go down. He's going to head to the free throw line for two. So first one is good for Owen. The foul goes on Mata, called for the reach. Ubaldo now makes it a 10-point game, make that 11-point game. He's now 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 points in the game for Owen Ubaldo. Jesuit up by 11, their largest lead in the ball game. Ward being pressured out on the perimeter, and now he was fouled. Jenkins had a hold of his arm. It's going to be Jenkins' third foul. That's now the 17th foul for the Marauders, so that puts them over the limit. It's going to send Caden Ward to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Again, something to keep an eye on here down the stretch. We still got a quarter left to play and another minute. So the Rams want to try to get back into this one, taking advantage of these opportunities at the free throw line with the clock stopped. It's a surefire way to extend this ball game. Ward hits the front and the second one rattles out. Now 2 of 3 in the quarter from the free throw line. 2 of 5 in the ball game is Caden Ward. Jenkins back over to Lewis. Trying to get something going here as the Rams are in a zone defense. Lewis able to turn the corner, gets it over to Epperson. There's Ubaldo, shakes one man, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Good job by Matthews to step in front. You see that a lot in NBA games where like the guy will throw the pass or he'll take the shot, but again, you still got to play after that. And Matthews had established that position. And Ubaldo barrels into him, picks up the offensive foul. Second foul for Ubaldo. Mata going to get called for the travel. Turnover gets the ball back over to the Marauders. Going to try to get Andrei Stojakovic in for this last offensive possession with the shot clock turned off. See if they can't get another basket out of their star player. He's got 6 in the quarter, 18 in the ball game. And lead up to 10 for Jesuit. Trying to put an exclamation mark on this third quarter. I'd have seen him pull out in front. Baldo. Back up top. Marauders trying to get it down a few more seconds. Here's Stojakovic wide open in the corner. 3-ball corner pocket. Andrei Stojakovic. 9 points in the quarter for Andrei. 21 in the ball game. I don't think he's going to get that one off in time. It wouldn't have counted. It's a no shot attempt, but a three-pointer to end it for the Marauders, who go up by 13. It's their largest lead of the game. They're trying to get that spot in the championship game while the fourth quarter at the Father Barry Classic coming up next on NorCal Sports TV.
Yeah, from Los Angeles. We just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Start of the fourth quarter at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. There you see the student section during the break, getting themselves all riled up and providing tons of energy here for the home team. Really helping them push out in front here in the third quarter. There you see the championship day schedule for tomorrow. Try to get that back out there at some point here in the broadcast. The 7th place game starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. Garces, St. Patrick, St. Vincent. Consolation championship between Loyola and Cathedral Catholic as Matthews slips behind the defense. Good look by Caden Ward to hit Matthews. That's Amir's first basket of the game. And cuts it back down to an 11-point margin. And we move over to the championship side. Tomorrow, De La Salle will take on whoever comes up short in this game. At 5 o'clock, in the championship game, we'll see Mitty take on the winner of this one at 6:30. Marauders skipping the ball around to Ubaldo. Got to step on the baseline. Now he skips it back over to Jones. Here's Lewis getting inside. Lewis with the runner, good for 2. Johnny Lewis now with 8 points. Lead back up to 13. Back to court. Matthews. There's Ward trying to go against Stojakovic. Floater left it short. Into the hands of Lewis. Kick ahead pass to Jones. Layup is good for 2. Timeout, St. Mary's. Jesuit pushes the lead up to 15. They're in control here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
.46 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jesuit out in front, 47-32. Rams to inbound. Huerta looking for some help. Gets it into Ward. Ward dribbles down the left side. Now gets it over to Matthews. Matthews picks up his dribble, took an extra step. And it'll be a travel. Jones, Lewis, Epperson, Stojakovic, and Ubaldo as Betancourt's called for the reach. Those are the 5 for the Marauders. Betancourt picked up his 4th foul. Out there with Huerta, Matthews, Loeb, and Ward. Lewis takes it in the backcourt. Ubaldo swings it over to Jones. Trying to get Ubaldo off the fade screen. Marauders moving it around. They get it in the hands of Stojakovic on the wing, picked up by Ward. Gets it out to Lewis. 3-pointer on the way. 3-pointer, nothing but net. And Johnny Lewis, his second 3-pointer of the game. He's got 11 points. The lead is 18, largest it's been for Jesuit. Huerta into some trouble. Off to Loeb. Loeb. Like Lewis is going to get caught for the reach. Looks like Coach Kelly like, oh, what? You saw that? Actually, it's not going to be on. Yeah, it's going to be on Reed Jones, his first. So no foul on Lewis. Give that to Reed Jones. It's going to send Loeb to the free throw line. That's the 9th team foul, so this will be a 1-on-1 situation for Jacob Loeb. Loeb knocks down the first. He'll get one more. Jacob Loeb's 5'11" junior guard. Second free throw for Jacob, off the back rim, off the backboard, gets his own rebound and lost it out of bounds. It'll go over to Jesuit. Lewis walks across half court. There's Epperson, doubled in the corner. Skips it over to Jones. He'll launch. Short. Ward trying to hit Huerta. That pass tipped. Out of. Was it tipped? No, they're going to say he just threw it out of bounds. So maybe he lost the handle. Looked awkward coming out. I don't think he quite had a grip on that one. Ends up going out of bounds to Jesuit. Lewis nearly lost his footing. The ball ends up in the hands of Matthews. Betancourt, nice pass to Huerta. Gets a guy up in the air. And ball knocked out. Good defensive play. Stojakovic with the run out. Stojakovic with another jam. Andre Stojakovic now with 23 points. Again, he had 36 last night, 23 tonight. The lead is 19. Oh, lob play on the other end. Huerta throwing that one down. Clipped that one. That was a nice play. Nice pass from Ward to Daniel Huerta. Baldo, Stojakovic, three-pointer. Lopes thought he had the rebound, but Baldo poked that one out. Here's Epperson. He'll try one. Nearly got it to go off the glass. Loeb comes out with a loose ball. Betancourt up ahead. Huerta, he'll fire. Ward with the rebound. Ward's follow won't go. Tries it again, and he was hit from behind by Epperson. And Caden Ward will shoot 2 free throws. Here again, that lob play. Nice pass from Ward. Dang, Huerta getting up. Jones challenging. Could have been an and one opportunity. Epperson picks up his third, sends Caden Ward to the free throw line for 2. Misses the first. Here's Stojakovic's jam, his third one of the night. Ooh, and that one down. Some good photo opportunities. Got a lot of photographers here along the baseline. I'm sure they got a good shot of that one. My boy Carlos Montanez got a good shot on that one. Right here on Hero Cam. Shout out to him. Shout out to Johan Tate. They've been helping us out the last couple of days. I'm going to miss these guys. And producer Luis Rangel. They're going to leave me to a brand new crew tomorrow. We'll see what we got tomorrow. We'll have all the action for you here at the Father Barry Classic as we have another timeout on the court. Get another word from our sponsors and be back on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Father Barry Classic. Mario Ramos bringing you the action at the 48th Annual Father Barry Classic. Jesuit out ahead of St. Mary's in command. 16-point lead with 4:21 left to play. Spot in the championship game on the line, and the home team looking like they want to get back in there. They came up short last year to Brophy Prep of Arizona. This year they want to get back in there and bring the Father Barry Championship back home to Jesuit High School. Double dribble called on Lewis. Give the ball back over to the St. Mary's Rams. Here's Ward bringing it up to the cross half court. Picked up on the switch by Jenkins. Takes a tough shot. Able to get his own rebound. It's a cutting Lobes to the basket. Rattles that one in for 2. Good cut by Jacob Lobes. He's now got 3 in the game. Stojakovic gets by a couple defenders. Gets in the paint. Runner. Good. Andre Stojakovic. Another tough bucket. Now 25 for Stojakovic. Betancourt gets inside. Hands it off to Matthews. Matthews takes his time. Powers it up. Can't get the first one to go. He'll try again. Second one is good and one. And here Matthews, 3-point play opportunity. Good patience down low. Look at this, folks. Take your time, kids. Use your body. Use your pivot. Clear some space. Go up when you're comfortable. It's the finish. Amir, chance to shoot another one as Jenkins is going to foul out. It's now 5 fouls for Will Jenkins. So he will check out of the ball game. He's replaced by Epperson. We'll set the lineups for you. Matthews, Betancourt, Lobes, Huerta, and Ward for the Rams. Matthews can get the 3-point play, but Ward nearly tipped that one in. And Stojakovic comes out with the rebound. Stojakovic, Ubaldo, Lewis, Epperson, and Jones, who's got it in the corner. Now gets it back over to Epperson. Lewis. Here's Jones. Up on 3:10 left to play. Here, the student section. And we got a foul out on the perimeter. See what the call's on. Foul's going to be on Caden Ward. That's the last foul to give for the Rams. Next foul will put them over the limit. Send Jesuit to the foul line. Lewis gets it to Stojakovic. Back up top to Lewis. Open on the weak sides with Baldo. Lobes, good job to close that one off. Here's Epperson. Baldo baseline drive. Nearly had that one knocked out by Ward. Now he does get it knocked out. Ward looking to push. Got Huerta on the wing. Thought about the 3. Instead, gets inside. Nearly lost his footing, and it's called for the travel. Ball back over to the Marauders. Betancourt looking to pick up. Full court. Looking to extend the pressure. There's Ubaldo. Met by a double team. Now gets it to Lewis. Stojakovic. Open on the baseline. Tries right at Lobes and gets it to go. Andre Stojakovic with his 3rd basket of the 4th quarter. 15 points here in the second half. He had 12 in the first half, 27 in total in the ball game. Lead is 16 for Jesuit. As Huerta trying to shake Jones. Now hits Betancourt back door. Nice layup by Nathan Betancourt. Betancourt having a solid game. He's got 12 points as the Rams forced a turnover. So Coach Green emptying the bench with 2 minutes left to play. He's going to take his starters out. Likely get them ready for that 3rd place game tomorrow against De La Salle. Glaro's into the ball game. Checking in for the first time is Evan Jackson. Here's Cooper Rostomali. Gets it back over to Jackson. Jackson will fire the baseline shot. That one won't go. Rostomali with the follow. So Cooper Rostomali getting the bucket. We also have Dominic Glaro out here. Ezra Van Tassel. And Mason Jamais out there for the Rams. Stojakovic gets inside. Got fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. Missed his last 3 free throws. He's missed 4 out of his last 5 as Andre Stojakovic. I mentioned 27 points, but he left a few at the line. See if he can get those back. There's 1. Andre will get 1 more. And again, the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs awaiting what appears to be the Jesuit Marauders, barring some miraculous comeback from the Rams. Again, it'll be Jesuit, led by Andre Stojakovic and his 29 points in this one. Be marching into that championship game. And it'll be an interesting championship game. We'll see what Monarch lineup comes out there. Tomorrow we saw Jaden Parham suffer a fractured hand, so he won't play tomorrow. We know that. What about Derek Sangster, the Princeton product, or Princeton commit, I should say. Princeton bound forward, took a fall, and he hurt his wrist in the ball game as well. And so we'll see if he comes out tomorrow. We have a timeout on the court with 1:05 left to play. Get some substitutions. We'll check the lineups when we come back here on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
We're back. NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Substitutions into the game for the Marauders. Got Alejandro De Leon, who's getting the Let's Go Hondo chant from the crowd. We also got Justin Zara. Nat Brown with the ball. Gives it up to Joe Mullaney. And Julian Martinelli round out the five for the Marauders. Martinelli, crowd wanted him to put that one up. Instead, he gets tied up by Cooper Rostomoli. And possession's going to stay with Jesuit. Brown is going to inbound next to his fellow classmates. Gets it into Zara. De Leon. Laney. 3 on the shot clock. Marauders going to have to put one up. Brown puts it up, gets it off in time, off the iron into the hands of Van Tassel. Galero. Moves it up the right side. Hands off to Jamize. Now back over to Galero in the corner. Final seconds, about 1 second difference between shot and game clock. But there's a three-pointer from Mason Jamize. Jamize getting in the scoring column, knocking down one from range. Puts the margin at 11. And I think that's where it will stay. As there's a near steal. Rostomoli knocking that one out of bounds with 5.4 seconds left to play. It looks like Jesuit will make their way to the championship matchup after this victory. Again, they'll take on Archbishop Mitty, and we'll have that one for you at 6:30 tomorrow on NorCal Sports TV. Should be an exciting matchup, a full slate of games. Again, wrapping up the 48th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic, and Jesuit wrapped up this one, and they'll be heading to that championship game where they pick up the 58-47 victory over St. Mary's. Once again, there you see our schedule. First game kicks off at 2. Consolation Championship game between Loyola Cathedral Catholic will be at 3:30. De La Salle and St. Mary's hit the court at 5 for third place. And then the championship matchup featuring undefeated Jesuit at 5-0 now, taking on the undefeated Archbishop Mitty Monarchs, who are now at 4-0. Should be a fun one. We hope you join us. We hope to see you then. So until next time, we want to thank you for watching this presentation of the Father Barry Christmas Classic. For director and executive producer Dion I, producer extraordinaire Luis Rangel, cameraman Johan Tate and Carlos Montanez, I am Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching the Father Barry Christmas Classic here at Jesuit High School.